Goody, we're back to find out what happened to the Clash of Founders. As you can see, we've got the judges here, Ayelet and Mike. Make some noise for them! Okie doke. You know what happened? A bunch of seasoned entrepreneurs that always tell us how it goes were put to the ultimate challenge to actually prove how it's done. They had something around 30 hours time and they absolutely busted their asses. So I'm very curious to see what it is for those of you who just came. It's Team US against Team Europe. Let's get started. Let's get Team US on stage. Team US, where are you? Give it up for Team US! Make some noise for US! Welcome on stage, gentlemen. You know the rules.
Okay.
You've got 5 minutes time. No punching below the waist. And I'll those 5 minutes questions, which could be below the waist, which is okay.
Fantastic.
Are you ready to get it on? Go for it, gentlemen.
Great. Thanks, everyone. So we started this process in a true lean, organic fashion. Started from nothing yesterday and decided, what is it that we could find of value to build people? What is it that our peers, other people that we talk to, other people in the market want? What are the challenges they face? And what we found was that time and time again, people talked about the challenges of recruiting and the challenges of telling people about what a great place their company is to work with. And we wanted to help people showcase the extraordinary companies that they have, the teams that they have, and have a place for that on the internet to show everyone, whether it's investors, customers, or new employees. So what we produced is a product called Teamboard. Teamboard is the place to showcase the people on your team, what makes your company great, the services that you use, and the spaces that your team occupies. So we started with a very simple idea. So you can see up here. I guess I'll drive over here for a bit. And one thing we did, again, to follow the true lean style is try to make the experience as simple to use and get engaged as possible. So what we do here is instead of requiring someone to sign up, instead of requiring someone to create an account and put in payment information, if they see this and they like what they see, they can just click create a page. So, disaster.
That was part of the plan. Don't worry.
Well, as you know, in creating their page, they can just see their page and live edit it in person, in real time. And this editing lets people experience the page and see what it's like editing on the page, adding people on their team in real time, and then be able to save after they've created something valuable. And this kind of progressive engagement is the kind of thing that really drives usage and that we think is really important for people to experience the app. Do we have anything? Shada. So I think we'll have to, we do have a deployed product, so we'll fix whatever's wrong over here, and you guys can sign up today. It's functional and usable, and you guys can create pages to showcase your own teams.
Yeah, this is going to take some work. This is intentional, don't worry about it. But yes, you can sign up shortly.
Thanks.
Okay, so that's it, right? Well done. What do we do with this?
I'll ask.
Go.
Can you explain the difference between this and like having a business page on Facebook? I'm not quite sure that I completely understand the concept.
Yeah, so the challenge is with other formats, while it's important to have social profiles and presences, and we support that and encourage that, is to be able to showcase the individual members of your team, what makes them interesting, what makes them special. Because at the end of the day, if you think about recruiting and you think about what it means to bring a great team together, at the moment, most of the products that exist out there are outbound. They're about going out and finding people and bringing them to you. But in the world that we see evolving today, where teams are so important, the people you work with are so important, and it's such a key component of why you decide to work for a particular place or not, we think this standard recruitment model is broken, and in fact needs to be flipped around in such a way that instead we start by showcasing what a great company someplace is, bring people in, and then start the recruitment process when someone is already engaged and excited by what's going on and what that company has to offer. And so those are the types of experiences that you can't offer in a Facebook environment, which is not about the individual people on the company, but maybe about news.
But wouldn't you be able to just create a nice About Us page with the team members on your website?
Yeah, so what we see is, and this is a simple product designed to fit this simple need, everyone we talked to when we did our customer development said the same thing. They said, teams are so important, but they're not important enough that we're going to dedicate development resources towards it. And in fact, what we see is that most CMS systems are not designed to handle showcasing of teams and portfolio styles. And so a simple application that solves this one-off need is really appropriate given the requirements and the parameters of showcasing this type of element of your product, which is very different from what you might have on your normal website. So with Teamboard, you can simply have an about.teamboardapp.com and have that as the place where you manage this type of information. Now, that's a great piece of information for a company like us to have standardized, aggregated information on who works where, in what jobs, and in what employment capacities. And we see that as a rich place to start.
So you're talking, it's a little bit like a sort of a profile page for company teams, basically.
Exactly.
Right.
And, you know,
but is there a kind of a business model attached to this?
Sure, I mean, you could look at this from a SaaS perspective, paying per month for some kind of premium service. You know, we have something wired up, of course, with our...
Can't hear you, can you?
Sorry, we have something wired up, unfortunately, with our lack of luck with the demo, couldn't show it, but there is a revenue model baked in where you can pay a one-time fee, I think, now to create a page.
Why would companies pay to showcase their teams when it means that teams might get recruited elsewhere?
I mean, that's a problem that companies face anyway. This isn't going to increase that.
We're going to give you guys some opportunity to ask some questions.
So who's questions?
Who's got questions?
I'll have to steal one of your mics just to be on the safe side. Thank you very much. Raise your hand if you have a question. Oh, don't be such chickens. I'll start selecting one of you. Give you 5 seconds. Who has a question? Maurice, there you go, gentlemen. That's the way you do it. Next time I ask, I want to see more questions. Hello? So,
how are you looking at scaling and monetizing the business?
Sorry, wie bitte?
Scaling and monetizing the business?
Yeah, so it's a very simple model that we have behind this, which is that companies pay per employee they want to showcase on the site. Very small fee of $2.50 US. And as the company grows, or for larger companies, that starts to add up. But again, what we believe the real vision and power behind thinking about teams in this way and thinking about recruitment as an inbound opportunity rather than an outbound one is that the services that come with building great teams and attracting great people can start with a product like this, and we can layer on additional services to create a really powerful experience that really thinks about this question of recruitment in a different way. I mean, the thing we hear time and time again, especially for developers, is I want to know who I get to work with. I want to know what the code samples of are those people. What am I going to learn if I join your team and your company? And so it's exactly that kind of experience that you can't really find anywhere, and there aren't tools to bring in GitHub profiles and code samples anywhere else. And so that's what we believe is the strength of a Teamboard-based approach.
thank you. Give it up for Team US. Thank you, gentlemen. Take a seat. Okay. So that was the black corner. Team Europe. Let's see what Team Europe has. Make some noise for Team Europe!
We'll do our best. So, how are you doing? I can't hear you. How are you doing? We are Team Europe. Thanks to these people. Thank you to the Wi-Fi guys, the guys who work with light, everyone in here, for helping us out the past 37 hours. This is the reason you need to vote Starlight and Europe as the winners today. Starlight is making you the show. You're the fan. And with SongClick, Last.fm, you probably track the artists you like, but real fans go to concerts. You probably do that too. You're there for intimacy and togetherness and to experience a kind of feeling that will only exist in that moment in time. We cheer, we sing along, we light lighters, and we raise our phones. All to be part of the show, to connect with the band. We give ourselves as a tool, so to speak, for the artist. The artist is looking for new ways to engage and co-create with the audiences. Starlight is that new way. Starlight is that new tool in the box for the artist. Starlight is people-powered light shows. Follow your favorite artist and turn your mobile into light displays at concerts. With Starlight, you can be the show. You can create and run a light show for your concert if you're an artist. You want to see it? You want to see it?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's dim the light.
So let's take the lights down to a more concert-like scene. You know.
The people in the front.
So as you probably know, the Wi-Fi hasn't been really working really well the past 2 days. So the first idea for startup was build Wi-Fi that actually works. Since that wasn't possible, we had to build just a partial Wi-Fi that actually works. And just the front rows, you know, we got them a little bit heads up to go over there. The other ones, fortunately, you won't be able to do it. But let's see how this works. And can we have some music now?
We need to dim the light, please. All the light, please.
The lights down.
And get up the ones. Get up the ones. Get up the ones.
Woo! Come on, everybody stand up and dance. Come on. Woo! Come on, stand up, be part of the show. On the radio. Wow. Cool, so can we get the music down a little bit?
Turn the music down a bit.
So can we stop the music? Go guys, stay, please stay here, stay here. The lights should stay down. You know, it's really funny if you prepare things up front, but we want to improvise as well. So I know Mike was a drummer. Mike, can you come here, please? I need you for a second. I want you to be part of the show. And since you were a drummer, you know, we can do a little bit of a trick. So guys, let me do a beta test. Okay? Can you show the devices to the audience? So just tap here when you want the audience to clap.
And we need to.
So, and you clap when the color changes on the devices. Just tap it. 1.
1.
Wait. Can we all reload? Let's just reload, please.
How fast can I tap it?
As fast as you can. As fast as they can clap.
Okay.
Clap.
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 So tap slowly.
Tap, 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 tap. 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 Tap.
Tap. Tap. Tap. Tap. Okay, we crashed the Wi-Fi we put on. Thank you.
Where's the Wi-Fi?
The time is up!
Thank you!
Give it up for Team Europe! Okay. You know the rules, gentlemen. That was the first round of 5 minutes. Now it's on to 5 minutes Q&A. And you guys get ready for the questions. Take it away.
Okay, so but right now it's kind of a web app, basically. I assume it's right now it's a web app, but I assume that this would be a native app if you released it.
Yeah.
Just yes.
Go ahead, Jon. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And so, but do you feel like this is something like if you go to a show, like a Coldplay show or something? Coldplay use these wristbands actually.
Yeah.
So this is kind of basically a smartphone app. Similar to those wristbands where the Coldplay controls the audience. So does this mean that is anyone gonna, is this a sort of a promotional tool, or is there, does the band pay you a license fee for using the app, or controlling it, or what?
Yeah, so you're absolutely right. Coldplay actually did this with the wristbands. It's a very expensive approach. What we wanted to do was have an app, like one app in the App Store, that could run multiple concerts and multiple bands, and on the other hand, sell access to an admin console for each band that wanted to have people-powered light shows. So it's pretty simple on that side. We would have a SaaS model with a subscription on the tour company or the band or the artist side, and we'll have users, downloading the apps to participate, and we'll also use the promotion in those tours, like you have the numbers for the latest YouTube tour, to actually push the download of the app at the same time.
So what happens to the app when you're not at the show? Does it sit in your phone? Does it tell you about bands you want to hear about?
Yeah, exactly. It knows the position where the show is going to be held, and it automatically turns on, sends you a notification, and starts blinking whenever the lighting engineer wants you to, because he can also turn it on and off, like we tried to do with you before.
Yeah, no, I think this is very cute. I'm just trying to understand, what's the purpose?
Okay, so the purpose is, and recently attended a dinner with The Edge from YouTube, and when he was talking about his creative process, he said, when they prepare the tours and when they build, the project that takes 5 years. They look at all the creative tools that they can get, and if you saw the 360 tour, they had this circular stage and all these kind of lighting things and so on. And one of the core things he said is they are doing this for their fans, for the people that pay $50 to get to the show. So what we are giving them here is two things. One, make it possible for every single person that attends the show to be part of that show and to have that general feeling that they are part of the YouTube band and the YouTube experience. The second thing is, we give the artists a channel, a permanent channel to the biggest fans, the ones that attend events, that pay $50 and more to attend a 2-hour show. And we believe that that's sort of valuable, and we believe that we can sell that to bands that earn more than $500 million in a single tour.
Thank you. Okay, who has questions from the audience? Can I have that? Audience, where are the questions? Audience. There you go, brilliant. You can take that one too.
Hello? Yeah, okay, actually my question is to the audience. So how many people in this hall would download this app for a few euros and take his iPhone, which costs about 700 euros, and risk it in this crowded environment? Could you please raise your hands? Okay. Okay, thank you.
Point taken. There are 4 people that didn't raise their hand.
I know, you're not the judge. Okay, next question. One more question, please. Okay, then I'll select someone. Oh, yes.
There's one question over there.
Sorry? Yeah, then go ahead then.
Usually you go to concerts and you stream everything and you take pictures to Instagram and yada yada yada. If you have your screen taken by color, what do you do? You have your second iPhone with you or something?
That's the second deal with Apple. No, this will not run the full show. You know, this is sort of the sing-along part of the show, so it might, you know, be used for a couple of minutes during a show, or maybe 3 or 4 times. It's sort of the gesture, you know, when you want people to clap. It's similar.
That's actually a perfect idea for the next iteration of the app, right? So the whole experience, not only be the part of the experience, but also take snapshots of the experience, have a great collection of the things that other people took at the concert. You know, this is a concert app or a direct portal from you know, the fan to the artist and back. So all of these kind of things can be implemented later on.
Thank you, Team Europe. Gentlemen, in your corner, please do take a seat. Take it along. Okay, now we have to declare a winner. What we're going to do is we've got absolute cutting-edge technology. Uh-oh, that's good. You're going to have to make some more noise, and we will see via highly sophisticated devices and our smashing Cheyer over there, who was loudest. So I want you guys to absolutely give it your utmost. Okay? Let's see. So, first off, the challengers, give it up for Team USA, make some noise! Okay. And now for the home team, are you ready to make some noise? Make some noise for Team Europe! Who do you think is the winner?
Well, I think we'll just have to deliberate this for a second. Just one moment.
This could take a while. Go grab some coffee and stuff. We'll be back later on. This is after all Mike Butcher. You never know what's going to happen. Did I say that loud? Oh dear.
Well, it's this is actually very, very difficult.
It was very close, very close.
Very difficult, and it's a very heavy decision that we have to make at this point.
Is it unanimous?
But it is unanimous, I think. And so, Ayelet, do you want to do the honors?
Of course, it's USA. No. Go Europe!
Team Europe!
Well done.
So,
okay, of course. Would you like to say something?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he just missed his flight, so... No, actually missed his flight. One thing, so we would like to really thank the guys that worked with us, that were up all night, and the guys from the venue who went, about everything to actually have the demo work. I think they deserve a huge applause.
And of course, also a big applause to the team that was hacking away during the night and the designer in Copenhagen.
Yeah, and I don't know if we are really going to go and pursue the Starlight dream, but everything is in place. So, I guess someone can pick up the idea and make something out of it, I guess.
You could be rich and famous.
You could be rich and famous, and you could get to know a lot of famous artists.
Of course. So, of course, we also have some prizes. And let's have a look what our first prize is. Our prize for the winning team for Team Europe is... What's that?
These
that
guys?
is an Interaxon Muse. What it is for their major big brains, we have a brainwave headband. And of course some beer. Enjoy the beer, it's yours. And our visiting team, to not to feel too sorry for themselves, we have quite a special prize too. We have a slightly more low-tech headband. It doesn't measure brainwaves because it's obviously not too necessary today. And in case there are some brainwaves remaining, we can go and destroy them utterly. Apparently it comes back. Give it up for Team US! Would you like to say some words?
Well, that's great. Yeah, I just want to say thanks to everyone that helped get us here, and this was an incredible conference. Huge congrats to our worthy opponents, and thanks to the team and our pal who's somewhere. Where is he still working? He may still be working. Our buddy Mark pitched in a lot, long hours, and Michael and myself. So. Yeah, that's all. This was awesome, and it's been a real treat.
We do have a usable app for you, so check it out. We want to make sure everyone gets a chance to use it.
Gentlemen, thank you. Thank you. So, what's going to happen next? What do you think? We've got... What was that? Well, I don't know about that. What we have coming up next is a little pause of 15 minutes. And after that, we're going to declare our winner of our challenge. So, be sure not to miss it. Be back in 15 minutes and give it up one last time for our fantastic teams. And Edward, thank you so much. See you in 15.